on Black Society's Healing Hotspot. I'm your host, Najee Talley, and today we have a guest.
My name is J. Chris. My Instagram is J_Chris, and my baking page is Delights of J. Chris.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about Black men in entrepreneurship/business and how it correlates with mental health. So, how would you like to speak on your point of view?
I would say being a Black man and being an entrepreneur and like 6'3" is very difficult, because knowing that you have to actually try to figure it out on your own, and even though you have family that is some entrepreneurs and the other half not. I would say that it comes with a lot because it's a give or take, 9 times out of 10. Trying to understand the ways of an entrepreneur is hard because that's not what we're taught. We're taught to be careful of everything that we do, taught to not take risks. We're taught to play it the safe way. One thing about me, J. Chris, is he doesn't play it the safe way. He's always doing the opposite of what somebody tells him, because of the fact that he believes that, and he knows that it doesn't matter what anybody tells him. He feels and he knows in his best interest that he can make it. Until this day, I still believe I'm going to make it. And it's never a day where I don't tell myself I'm not going to make it, because of the fact that I know I will.
Would you say that's kind of like a self-affirmation for yourself that you repeat to yourself like every day, or you
I just know.
Already know?
Yeah, I just know. I've been at that feeling. It doesn't matter what I do. Even when I was playing basketball, of course, I still had that mindset of knowing that I know I would make the NBA. Even though that didn't happen, I always been an entrepreneur. So I knew that if I wasn't gonna play basketball any longer, I knew that I could still make money. And it's not hard. You just have to be creative, find things that you enjoy, take your hobby or take anything that you like in general, like doing, and turn it into a business. Turn it into something that people can rely on, because you never know.
So what made you want to start your business of Delights of J. Chris? What made you want to make such delicious goodies? I'm gonna post everything because they look so good. I'm gonna order some.
Like I said before, I used to sell snacks in high school, and I've always sold snacks from like since I was young. I used to sell out of this red pencil box that we threw away all the pencils. It was just straight airheads, and I was selling for 50 cents each. There was a time when I was 7. What I used to do was, after football practice, I would go to the Walgreens with my pops, and I would steal warheads out of the candy bags and go up to my school, Pembroke Elementary. It was an all-white school, so they were strict. So I used to upsell the white kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You was running game while also doing this.
I kid you not, I used to sleep with money, I used to run game on people, and I used to find a way to make more money, because I always wanted to make my money accumulate. But back to what you were saying about my business. Basically started 11th grade year, I used to sell snacks, and I was selling them for $1. Over time, I ended up around April, I started off doing snack bags, which are just like a Ziploc bag with snacks in them. I sold my first ones for $6. They all sold out quick. Next thing you know, I end up doing more bags, 10, 6, and $2 candy bags. Those sell out. Then as time progresses and I get over to my senior year, I end up doing 10, 8, and $6 bags. So as that happens, I end up making around 2 to 3K my first month selling snacks. And by the time November comes around, business starts to slow down. I end up talking to this girl who did edibles, and she told me that she just sells them. And I was like, okay, bet. I end up going to Walmart the same night. I ask her and get just Fruity Pebble mix. And when I get the Fruity Pebbles and the marshmallows, I end up making a Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie, and they were not infused.
Not infused.
Not infused. So when I made those, I posted them. Everybody was like ecstatic. So they end up selling out like real quick. So then once those sold out, I went back to the store the same night. Ended up making 3 trays because I'm the type of person, if I make one thing and I see that it does good, I feel like I can make multiple and get the same outlook. So as I do that, those 3 trays sell. Mind you, those 3 trays were cookies and cream. Gosh, what was it? Cookies and cream, s'mores, and Fruity Pebble again. Those sell out quick, like real quick. So then as time progresses, I end up doing cookies, cinnamon rolls, cake bites, like a lot of cookies, just a lot of cookies. Everybody who's had one of my cookies, they know about them. I'm not gonna lie. I'll definitely
you gotta talk your business up. Yes.
Like all my desserts, for some reason, were good, and I never understood why, because I don't like my own stuff. So props to y'all, because y'all love it, and I appreciate y'all for that. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm not gonna lie, I just know, like, the progress is always, it's just been amazing. And you can look on my page and you see the progress of how everything has come to play, how everything just looks better and better as the steps progress. Literally through my whole page. Yeah.
And throughout this whole business making process, how was
let's get to that. Let's get to that. I would say that just know that when you start a business, you need to sit down first and actually do the math, okay? Because that math is important. Even though I don't like math, just know that math is important when you have a business, because you need to calculate what you're spending and how much you're making back. And I didn't start doing that until probably like the end of my senior year. Yeah. So please do that. I just recommend that you sit down and you just budget everything so you know that you're making a better return profit. That's all I'm saying.
So you were pretty stressed and kind of like overwhelmed.
Lost a lot of money. Lost a lot of money. Going into 2023, I lost a lot. Yeah. It got to the point where my account just hit 0. Yeah, so I ended up rebuilding. It took a minute, but it's time to get back up there.
True.
Yeah.
And though I'm not in the marketing business or entrepreneur, I know that with a business, it's a step process where you learn from your mistakes.
Yes, I definitely did.
And you do a full turnaround.
It was January too, like the first month of January.
Oof.
Yeah, it took me a minute.
Started the year with a 0.
Yes.
But ending the year with a pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It didn't help no better that the driving tickets were coming in as well, so I had to keep paying 100. I paid at least 3. That's it. After that, I have not had no more, because that's what took the last of my money.
The driving tickets?
Yes.
Why are you speeding?
I won't speed it. It was 5 miles over the speed limit. That's not speeding. It was nobody around, and I forget because it was I wasn't expecting cameras to be in certain spots because I know that the cameras were never there in the first place. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, don't speed. Don't speed, man.
So what else do you do for entrepreneurship? I know you have the Delights of J. Chris. Is there any other side hustles or any other way that you get income and whatnot?
Yeah, it definitely is. I cut hair, and I'm also about to start. I really want to lean in towards landscaping, cutting grass more, cleaning gutters. This is stuff that I used to do prior. When I was younger, remember it was a dude in my neighborhood. I just walked around. I was the type to walk around to each house and ask, what do you need done? So it's around like, at least about like 300 houses in my neighborhood. I went to each house individually, asked them if I could cut their grass. Out of all the houses, only 2 houses said yes. So I ended up cutting their grass, and I ended up just making about like $50 off cutting grass.
Did you live in like a mixed neighborhood, or it was like all black neighborhood?
I was mixed.
I was mixed,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was like very like diverse. Then it was a moment where I did end up asking somebody to clean their gutters, which was disgusting. It was very disgusting, but I got it done. Got it done. Only made like, I think about $30 for front and back. Yeah, never again. But I would definitely want to get back into it. But like, definitely landscaping. Definitely want to do that again. Because it's just fun. I love like.
Plus you're getting into like different things, so it's like it's good to have like multiple things to do, different sources of income.
Yeah, I'm just trying to build them back up again.
Yeah, and with everything going on, what do you do for your mental health now?
What I do is I like to write. I write poetry.
What do you not do?
I don't know. I just been, like I wrote a whole like poem yesterday, and I ended up tweaking it back into my phone. I have a whole bunch of poems. Yeah. I do like free write. One of my favorite things to do is walk. So I walk a lot in nature. I just love nature all around. I just let nature guide me anytime I walk into like the woods or anything. Or even if it's just like a regular park, I just let myself go and just let nature take over.
Of course, be careful when doing all this.
Yeah, please. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. That's what I'm saying.
It's a scary world, but for mental health purposes, I do support going for walks in like safe environments, because it's very, I don't know about all environments, but usually when you're out in nature, it's just very peaceful. Like, you know, hearing the birds or just like feeling the wind. Everything's just so peaceful and whatnot.
Was it one time I thought I did see a bear, but I was just tripping. Yeah, it was a snake, but I was like, oh no.
That's not good either.
It's something. I mean, it just crawled back. I was kind of scared, but I just kept walking. So it is what it is. It won't bother me.
So be also careful of animals.
Yeah.
And being in their habitats. Yeah, don't.
Be careful with deers too. I will say that.
We're not even going to get started on deers. We're not even going to get started.
I didn't know they fight.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Yeah.
Especially the bucks. They go crazy.
My homeboy told me that they were like accustomed to like kangaroos.
I didn't know the correlation between that, but
I didn't know. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I was told. He told me that. So I really don't know if he's right or not. So.
We'll find that out, you know, later on and see if we can maybe, you know, if anybody wants to look that up too, comment about it. How is your relationship with your family? And while being an entrepreneur, like, are they supportive of your business?
Oh yeah. They always been supportive of my business, 100%. But it is some things that I agree with and some things I disagree with. But I know if I was to disagree with those things, that I'm talking back. So I just gotta go with what they're saying. Because I will say, biggest person who's always told me to just keep going. And the reason I am the way I am today is my pops. He's always told me, I don't want you working a regular job. Even though it's okay to work a regular job, to just have that money to be able to get yourself to where you need to get to, which I'm probably going to get anyway. He said he doesn't want me working a regular job knowing that he had kids. He didn't want to work a regular job because of the fact that he knows that he's not really getting that time spent with us. So he regrets not being there, but he was always there, but he regrets the times where he wasn't there, and he just feels bad because of the fact that he wishes that he knows he could have done better if he wasn't in this position. Yeah, so he's always been the type that just like time has always been important, like 100%. And he's the reason why time is so important to me. So yeah, even though he say I don't be listening, I'll be listening. I'll be listening. Even though I might say, okay, yeah,
We're always listening.
yeah, I'm always listening.
Yeah.
Don't ever think I'm not.
Taking notes.
Yeah.
With your parents, like, do y'all talk about mental health amongst each other, or is it like?
I don't really know.
You don't know.
Nah, I don't really think we do.
Have you ever like tried before, or it's just been like a type of thing where you just keep pushing?
Keep it pushing, and actually realize that with mental health, I'm actually like I had a lot of issues, had a lot of things that I had to tweak, fix. Biggest one is probably communication. I say communication is like key in everything, especially a relationship. And I would say that's probably like one of the main reasons why our relationship ended, was because of the fact that we had a lack of communication. And I would say that, like, even though like that girl was a great person, like to this day she's still an amazing person, and we on great terms. But yeah, she's just an amazing individual overall. So to whoever has her next, all I'm gonna say is please take care of her. Do what I didn't do, which was give her communication. And I apologize for that. But you know, sometimes things don't work out in your best favor. Sometimes we say things that we really do mean, but we can't live up to those expectations until we figure out how can we fix this problem ourselves. How can we just figure out.
Take your time, Bridget, take your time.
Okay.
Take your time.
How can we figure out how to adjust to certain situations without just being so quick to speak? Instead of speaking, listen. And instead of trying to sit and wait to give that girl or that boy or man or woman a short answer or a long answer that you're still quote unquote processing, but you know what you want to say, because I'm a victim of it, just say it. But also make sure you're listening to what they're saying and realize that you're never the problem. It's always y'all two versus that one problem. And I would say I had an issue with not realizing that. And once I realized I had an issue with that, I knew I had to fix it. And what did I do? I fixed it. But I will say, I wish I could have fixed communication. And I would say that, like, also trying to be a hero, don't do it. Because of the fact that you're going to get hurt and you're going to feel like they don't care, but it's not even that. It's just you getting in the way of somebody's process that they have to deal with. You can't get in the way of anybody's process. And I know that because I experienced it. And I get all this, this information is not from me, it's from my guidance counselor, Mr. They also have a podcast called Mending Eden, him and his wife. Shout out to y'all. Because,
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, Mending Eden, check it out. Mending Eden is a great couples podcast. Surrounded around like the Bible, teaching you certain stuff on how to be an honorable man and an honorable woman. He's taught me a lot, so half of the stuff I'm talking about is from.
Okay, we love the dropping gems.
Yes, it's
Keep
from
dropping
him.
gems.
It's from him. So I was telling you I was reading Proverbs about wisdom, and I got to read Matthew next. It's because he told me to yesterday. I called him yesterday, and he was like, "I need you to read Proverbs and Matthew." So
y'all go read that.
Please.
Y'all go read that. Make sure y'all read y'all Bible too. That's a good, not even getting too deep in the religious aspect, not forcing it upon y'all, but for those who do love God and have that relationship, I encourage to read the Bible.
I definitely felt that Holy Spirit. I ain't gonna lie. Look, cause I kid you not, I'm reading. I have a mirror set in front of my face, and I'm just listening to music. I felt the gas, the wind just take me up, and it was like almost like a pause, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't do nothing for like 5 seconds, and it was like I was stuck looking in the mirror, and it was tears running down my eyes. So he's definitely here. Just take your time and be patient. Something I struggled with the most was patience, but I realized that being patient with others will actually take you somewhere. So don't rush. Rushing is not good. It's not.
I love the facts that you're dropping. It's all like self-working, self-management and whatnot. I love that. I encourage that because, yes, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Because now you got me motivated, about to cry. I don't know. I'm on emotional roller coaster.
I don't really, like with me, compared to other men, I don't really have a way with my words as well as other people do, but I will say some stuff that will be like, oh dang, you really gotta think now. And I'm always the type, like when I say I'm the type to just like care, I care so much to the point where you can leave and I will be hurt, but as long as you're okay, you're good. I know you're good. And I like to tell people, some people, when I come across some people, I like to be like, look, I don't care if you leave, as long as you're good. So when you feel like you're good and when you feel like you don't need my help anymore, feel free to leave. And I know that you're good. Just continue to be like that. I like to let people know that because at the end of the day, I care a lot about people and I never like seeing people hurt. So I just hate people who just bully. I hate bullies so much. I hate people who always talk behind people's backs. I hate people. I just don't like it because it's not right. And the only reason I say that's not right is because I've had people do that to me, and that's the reason I'm the person I am today. And it's not people; it's teachers. Teachers are the reason I am the way I am. Teachers.
Wow.
Yeah, I never liked teachers. To this day, I still don't. But some of my teachers have my best interest, and I appreciate them for that. And I appreciate them for letting me do the certain things that I would do in class, like make milkshakes, for example.
Where the milkshakes?
It was just a random day. I decided to sell milkshakes at school, and I couldn't sell them, so I was like, you know what, free milkshakes. I ended up making free milkshakes for probably dang near like almost like half of the school. Yeah.
What type of milkshakes are they?
Cookies and cream, and it had like the whipped cream on top, and I did like the chocolate drizzle on the cup.
Was there a cherry?
No cherries. Yeah.
Still sound good though.
It was good. I didn't get none, but
what? How you not treat yourself?
Because I don't like my own stuff.
What?
Yeah,
I can understand that to a degree. Because when cooking, it's like you cook for other people.
I love cooking. Like
I peep the food plates too.
Cooking.
This man does everything.
Mixing drinks. We're getting into that way more to the fact that it's actually fun. I don't really drink. And I don't drink at all, period, because I think it's nasty. And you drink, props to you. I don't know how you do it, but I mix drinks. So don't ask how I'm able to do it. Just know I can't do it.
It's you mixing and not tasting. So you just like...
No, I know it's good.
Oh, you know it's good?
Yeah, I know it's good. Yeah, I know. I'm already knowing.
Already knowing?
Yeah.
We already knowing stuff.
Exactly. I never try any of my own stuff. Like
Do you have like a taste tester?
No, anything I bake, I don't try it. I just know it's good. Until somebody says it's not, I have not had one complaint yet. I've not had one.
This man just like that. Okay, period.
Yeah, just chilling.
But nah, this has been amazing. I'm so glad you was able to share your point of view and allow us to hear your story.
Of course.
And definitely got to do this again sometime.
Oh yeah,
another perspective.
For sure.
that is all. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out Delights of J. Chris because them goodies, I'm telling y'all, they look so good.
Yes.
So good. So thanks again for watching and love you all. Have a great day.
I don't try it. I just know it's good. Until somebody says it's not, I have not had one complaint yet. I've not had one.
This man just like that. Okay. Period.
Yeah. Just chilling. If you say my stuff is bad, there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you mentally. Because my stuff is not bad.
I can't say that.
You can edit. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
I got it though. I understood.
Just make sure you send me that clip. I'm
gonna edit that out and put it to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
My bad.